Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 7 of Orange. And yes, this episode, such a feels trainy episode, like full on in a happy kind of way, because that ending literally, like, I was tearing up, I am not gonna lie. But overall, this episode, pretty much the whole first half was pretty much, we finally get to know, it's finally true, it is correct. Last episode I was like, he does have one. Before I thought so that he probably had one anyway, because it just seems so convenient that he was always in the right place at the right time. He asked these certain things that obviously, what's it called, Naho was supposed to ask, or she was supposed to know, and all these kind of stuff. And it just seems like it was so obvious. And yes, looks like Suwa does have letters of his own. His is pretty much just like hers, all about the regret kind of thing, and pretty much telling him what he wants to change, what he wants to do. And it's practically like just like hers in certain ways. Obviously, like for example, the whole part with, obviously he's gonna go out with his friends on this one day, tell them about what happens with his his mom, and then the next day he tries to commit suicide with a towel around his neck in the bathroom, and he ends up not coming to school from the 24th and on for a while because he's hospitalized. So this one, of course, that was pretty feelsy already, like, oh my gosh, he's gonna try to commit suicide. He tries to do that even before what actually happens, the accident later on, that we find out him on the bike riding in front of that speeding vehicle. So pretty much this episode is all about, first off, being Suwa, also having letters, helping out Naho. Oh my gosh, that Ueda chick is so irritating. I'm so happy Naho's friends like literally got in her face and was like, oh, how about we do this, how about we do that, and just told her off. I swear, are we still gonna see more of her? I thought it was donezo with her, but no, she's still a bitch. Like when Naho comes out, like, I'm gonna get the bag for him. Like, really? She doesn't. Kakeru doesn't like you. Why are you still doing this, dude? She is such a bitch. Like, I really wanted Taki-chan, I don't remember her full name, to slap her in the face. Like when she was about to slap her, I was like, ooh. Even though she didn't, she still got her. I was just like, man, if she slapped her, I would have been like, yep. Everyone all on the side would just been clapping like, yep, good job, good job, good job. Because seriously, so many times. But yeah, also it's his birthday. Everyone asking him what does he want and everything. It turns out to be a good birthday. We see a little bit about his letter as well, on what Suwa has to do, the whole flowers thing. And it was pretty funny at first when he gave him the flowers and everyone was laughing. I'd be the same way if I saw my friend give flowers to my other guy friend. I'd be like, are you his boyfriend or something? Like, nothing is wrong with being gay or anything like that, but it's just like, obviously they're not, so it's pretty damn funny. Like, why are you giving him a bouquet of flowers? To which I gotta say, those flowers were not nearly as nice as the ones that they had in their future selves that Suwa got for him. Like, come on, Suwa, get some nicer flowers. Those things look kind of dead in a way. But of course he ends up giving to Naho. He ends up confessing his feelings for Naho, and then like the whole, like later on, obviously he's saying that she doesn't have to tell him yet. Them trying, the friends also figuring out that she's in love with, Kakeru as well. And I'm still wondering, like, is it possible that any of the other friends have letters as well, or is it just Suwa and Naho? Because you never know at this point already, now that Suwa also has letters, though the other friends don't really seem to know anything about these kind of events, though at the end they were right outside the door when the whole event of Suwa and Naho confronting Kakeru on his mom and him wanting to commit suicide and all that kind of stuff. So it's a possibility that maybe they did, the letters told him to go and stand outside the door and they would hear that kind of stuff or something like that. But honestly, pretty damn emotional when it came towards the end, because obviously committing suicide, you don't want him to do that. Naho at first is like, don't do that, go with friends, and she doesn't know what to say. Suwa, I swear, man, every time, he is such a good friend, such a mature, just like the kind of friend you want by your side, like all the time. He's literally, he knew what to say. At first when he was confronting him, I was like, oh no, that you might be pushing a little too hard, bro. I thought it was gonna go bad for a moment, but of course it ends up going good. He ends up hugging him and they end up crying together, and I was literally tearing up. The feels train. Naho finally confesses her feelings to him as well, and man, it makes me feel so sorry for Suwa. He's such a good friend, even though obviously like when she's like, oh, what happens after that? Obviously it has something to do with him maybe having feelings for her or something like that, something about their future as well. And if this happens, Kakeru doesn't end up killing himself, and now that Kakeru and Naho are together, there's a chance that Suwa and her never get together ever now, and the baby is also going to be gone as well. So man, I don't know what to say about that. Like seriously, Suwa is such a nice guy doing all this kind of stuff. Obviously he has, you know, had feelings for Naho for quite a while, even before Kakeru even came, and it comes to the point that obviously he loves her so much that he's willing to do anything to make her happy, and he's such a good friend to Kakeru as well that he's willing to do anything for him, for Naho, just to have them have a good life together, even though he has, you know, if you had the love of your life and Kakeru came out of nowhere and you saw her, you know, Naho, love of your life, love him, and you get these letters talking all this kind of stuff, it, like, as much as you want to save Kakeru, like, you love Naho to do that kind of stuff. He's such a good friend. Like, literally, I keep saying this in like these episodes, but Suwa is literally MVP of the whole show so far. Like, I really like Kakeru. He's a great guy. It's really sad about his past and all that kind of stuff, you know, his mom and everything like that. And Naho, amazing character as well. Soundtrack is always good in this anime as well. But the main point of this anime that I have enjoyed so far, besides the future aspect, is Suwa. He's such a good guy, and I'm wondering if there's going to be a time somewhere in this anime where there's a breaking point where he can't hold it back anymore and he has to tell Naho how he feels or something. I have a feeling something like that is going to happen somewhere along in the towards the ending of the episode, the season and everything, or something like that, because we've already got the confession. Things are going to be looking better and stuff, but there's got to be some conflict. Not that I want it, but we know this is going to be a feels train. We stepped on board. It's not ending yet. We're still going to go on. It's not going to finish yet. So, yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Overall, another awesome episode. Really enjoyed it. Awesome seeing that there is someone with another letter. Question in my head, is there someone else? Do any of the other friends have letters? Suwa's such a good friend. Great birthday gifts for everyone. Ueda senpai gained her what she deserves. That bitch needs to get out of here. And then of course the ending, the teary, lovely, feelsy trains moment at the end with Suwa, you know, confronting Suwa and Naho confronting Kakeru, and that hugging, teary moment with Naho also confessing as well, which is honestly just beautiful, and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in the next week's episode. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. Really does help the channel. And yeah, can't wait till next week's episode. Hopefully everything keeps going good and happy, because somewhere along the way it's definitely gonna go down and hit emotional feels. We're already on the feels train. It's good at the moment, but you never know when it's just gonna drop and make us just feel like crap. Who knows? It's gonna be somewhere along the way. Hopefully not next week's episode, because I'm still in a good mood right now. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Till next time, guys. See ya.